Good day, Ruskin enjoyers. I hope you're alright, because it's time for a good old yapping session. So, I kind of alluded to this, but I want to talk about garage doors. We have quite a lot of skins. Yes, we do. And I'm starting to notice it's kind of becoming a bit of a problem. What makes you say that? Well, you take a look at all the garage doors that have been accepted so far in 2025, and you might notice a bit of a problem. Oh, yeah, they're all in the negative. Now, we were kind of aware of this last year with the amount that were being accepted, and just to remind you, last year was the record-breaking amount of acceptances in a single year, which, of course, had beat the previous year. But with the way things are currently in 2025, it looks like it's happening all over again. So, 2023, record-breaking amount of garage doors accepted. 2024, record-breaking amount of garage doors accepted. And now, so far, we're almost at the halfway point for this year. We already have 18 skins. We look like we're going to be surpassing 34 for the previous year. And I've got to point out, we still have a lot more Twitch drops to go through and whatnot, don't we? So, shall we get started? We'll talk about this current week, then we'll talk about things in general, and then we'll talk about what to expect from the future. So with this current week's roster, with some very interesting skins, some interesting collection continuations and whatnot, we still have 4 days left of this roster, and that MP5 has already surpassed the amount of sales that the SAR reached last week. I've already got a video dedicated to talking about that. As you can see, it's just over to here. There we go. I had to kind of rush that video out because the information in that needs to be seen a lot faster than this video. I could have put this video out a week later. I could have put it out maybe a month later. But you should take this into consideration. We are getting an absurd amount of garage doors, and compared to like all the other like doors and whatnot, it's even getting more than single sheet metal doors, which already has a ridiculous amount. But here's the thing: if we could just quickly go to the item section on SCMM.app, you could search specifically for various different items and whatnot. All you have to do is just go to item type. So let's just go do that. And as you'll see, when I look at all of these, more specifically, I'm here to look at the doors. Well, in regards to garage doors, these are actually like first introduced at a later time. It wasn't in the game originally, but they added it later on. I think it was around 2018, 2019. So what we're going to do, we're going to go click that, and we're going to look at the older skins, and you'll see that it appears it first was introduced back in, well, 2017. But of course, you know, Rust was out since, what, 2013? The more modern Rust was out by 2015. Point made. But the amount of these that we have right now in the game, as we could quickly go over to here, I can confirm to you we currently have 195. Now, you know, compare that to sheet metal doors. There's still a ton more sheet metal doors, but when you look at the amount of these that have been accepted so far this year, it's quite different. So we've had 12 so far. Still a lot to a point, but 263 in total. At the current rate of acceptances, garage door does look like it's going to surpass sheet metal doors at some point, which is pretty maddening. So you can see with the rate of acceptances, things are being a bit mad. And of course the Twitch drops. Let's now talk specifically about this month, May 2025. We have got 7 skins already. There's still next week. Do you reckon we'll see another garage door being accepted next week? Well, let me just quickly point this out. So yes, we have the special Twitch drops at the moment. And then of course, in one Rust store, we had 2 accepted in the same week. Then one after that, one after that, one after that. And May has 5 Thursdays, so next week we'll probably see another one. It's becoming a bit of a problem. Right. So, we've got all that understood. We can realise, oh, hang on a minute. I see. When we have far too many skins being accepted for a particular item, it's harder for them to maintain interest. It's harder for them to retain their value because of that. Now, let me just sit here and say, all the skins that have been accepted so far this year, we've had some very cool looking designs. The very first one for the year, Mystic Tree Garage Door. I'm still hoping to see a collection continuation of that. And I should point out the skin creators have in fact done that. They just haven't been accepted, unfortunately. Single sheet metal door. Maybe they need to do a sheet metal double door. I'm just saying, that'd be cool. But yeah, sheet metal double doors. What happened? Last year we got tons of them, didn't we? So let's just quickly go ahead and take a look at that real quickly. Sheet metal double door. Because last year I was starting to get a bit... Oh, sorry, I messed up there. Last year I was starting to get a little bit worried. I was like, well, how many of these are we going to get? Are we going to see similar issues like the garage door? But this year it's been completely different. We've seen not that much. And that's led to these actually recovering quite nicely. All of those skins right there were very interesting looking designs. We had Twitch drops included as well. And yet it's completely different. It's perfect. Now, of course, you know, get the garage door, you could consider to be a bit harder compared to get a sheet metal double door. Understood. But the point still remains. Why is it all these cool looking designs that we see here? So, of course, I already mentioned the Mystic Tree garage door. We had the very cool looking Lunar New Year skins. We had the Great Siege. That was also a very cool looking garage door as well. I thought that was awesome for the primitive update. I actually thought that was going to do quite all right. No, sold for $3, now it sells for 88 cents. And this feels like how things are going to be for garage door skins from here and now. They'll sell a decent amount, but then they'll just be like afterwards. So just look at the slow decline. It just keeps going down, 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 down. Now, as of now, it looks like it might potentially perk up a bit as we go through the summer. I look forward to that. But, ooh, look at that. Oh, dear. Okay, so let's talk about what's going on with skin creators. Now, they've done nothing wrong. They've done absolutely nothing wrong. They're clearly looking and saying, okay, garage doors are constantly getting accepted. I should probably go make a garage door. So, makes sense, you know. They want to get a skin accepted. They want to get some sales. They want to get some of that sweet, delicious money. But we need to talk about the amount of submissions. So if we keep seeing garage doors being, you know, accepted, how many submissions are we seeing? In the description right now, you'll see the link to micro522.com. This is all the newest like workshop submissions and whatnot. Like here you can see the Heatseeker Thompson. Wow, I wonder if that'll do all right. So yeah, you can get a nice preview of all the skin submissions. Very nice, very cool. But more specifically, I want to search specifically for garage doors. And you might realise, oh wow, that's a lot of submissions. So every single week, basically, we keep seeing more and more and more skins being submitted, and we keep seeing more and more and more of them being accepted. So it's becoming a bit of a problem, don't you think? So I'd love to ask all of you, have you bought any garage doors this year hoping to make like a nice little investment, and has it kind of like completely collapsed on you? Now, I should also point out, we did just go through the Easter dip, so basically February, March, April. We tend to see quite a lot of people stop playing Rust as much, and then of course the prices go down. I mean, just take a look at here. There you go. Very strong lead into the new year, and then there's a bit of a decline. But don't worry, this is a routine thing that happens every single year. But from here on now, we're about to go for the summer. So looking back at the previous year, and this is more of a bit of reassurance now, you might notice there's a lot of those garage doors in the negative, but here and there are some that are in the positive. Some did work out quite nicely. It might just take some time for the skins that came out in 2025, to actually recover. Okay, that's nice. Being a little bit patient couldn't hurt. But which ones exactly do you reckon are going to work out quite nicely? Feel free to comment below. But yeah, I felt the need to talk about it specifically. Like this garage door here, the brand new one, the Forbidden Mine Temple garage door. Very cool design. Glows in the dark very nicely. Looks like it works very nicely with the brand new jungle building skin. But I could have said the exact same thing with all the previous garage doors we've had. Excluding Neon Exit garage door. Sorry, Doug, but it doesn't really match up, just saying. But yeah, we have that one, that one, that one. They look cool. But you know what? Next week we'll probably see another one. And maybe the week after that we'll probably see another one. Then we'll probably get a brand new building skin. Apparently there's a Warhammer thing going on. Apparently they mentioned there'll be some sort of decoration with your bases. I think that might be wallpaper. It's just a guess though. We'll find out eventually. But yeah, maybe we'll get like some Warhammer building skin. The elusive high quality metal building skin. Just joking. It's all fantasy. We'll find out soon. But anyway, whatever big themed update we get, naval update for example, with all the boat stuff, we'll probably see more skins being made in relation to that and whatnot. But how many more garage doors are we going to see being accepted this year? How absurd will it become? So yeah, it is unfortunate, but when you actually look at the prices, so Mystic Tree garage door, you've actually done quite alright. But then we look at Ice Eye garage door, Lunar, Serpent, Snake Lord, like down 51, down 29, down 53, down 71, down 55, down 66, down 46, down 57, down 50, down 62. Oof. And some of the recent skins here, down 35, down 50, down 23. Yeah. This is what we're currently dealing with. It's not fun, but yeah. But again, if they keep getting accepted, if they keep selling very nicely. So, last week, Neon Exit Garage Door, 19,000 subscribers. The week before that, Aztec Garage Door, 16,000 subscribers. The week before that, both these, 28,000 and 36,000 subscribers. If people keep buying them, then, there you go. Why would Face Punch stop? Why would the skin creators stop? So, yeah, I thought, I'll bring awareness to this, We are here to talk about potential investments with skins and whatnot. But with every single brand new Rust door I see, whenever I see another garage door, I'm like, I want to talk about nice things and whatnot, and I'll try my best to showcase it to the best of my ability. But by default, it's just like, I do not trust that at all as, potentially being a nice investment. And of course, when it comes to Twitch drops, content creators absolutely adore getting their face put on a garage door or their brand or something. You get the idea. Also, quite a lot of generic drops. So yeah, we might be seeing quite a lot more this year, and I think we should probably be a little bit more wary in general. At the very least, did you buy a garage door this year, and did you like the design? Feel free to comment below which one's your favourite out of all the skins so far. But I am expecting probably another 18 more this year. Don't forget, we still have Halloween, we still have Christmas, so yeah. Also, maybe another DLC pack. We've had like we just saw it a bit earlier, a sheet metal double door with the primitive update. We'll probably see a garage door, won't we? So, yeah. Cool. Oh dear. Now, at the very least, I will point out, if you want to stay up to date in regards to all the new skins that are being submitted to the workshop, Micro 522 is super helpful for that. So what you got to do is just, click this, load in, click date submitted once, and you'll see all the newest skins that have been submitted, and get a little nice preview here if you hover over all the names. Very nice, very cool. As of now, there's just one garage door, is it? That's quite a sight to see. It's changed. But I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing some more. I'm sure many of you are well aware we're getting some Spanish Twitch drops just around the corner. That'll be at the end of next month, so June 25 to early July. I can't remember the specific dates. But after that, I'm sure there'll be another batch of Twitch drops. And after that, another batch. Last year, from like May to December, we just got constant Twitch drops every single month, didn't we? Let's see if that happens all over again. And if we are aware we're going to get constant Twitch drops, you'd assume that we're going to probably be getting some more garage doors. Yippee. So, you know what? I'll ask you, what doors would you like to see more of? Because I'll bring this up to you. We haven't had an armoured door this year. What? Yeah, not a single armoured door has been accepted so far this year. Take a look and see. Oh, well, where are they? Because that's all the 2024 ones. Yeah, I know. But then again, now's the question of, are Face Punch just accepting more and more garage doors because they get used a lot more compared to all the other doors? Some of you are probably sitting there and thinking just that, and you're probably typing it in right now. Well, I've said it now. There you go. Armoured doors, armoured double doors. How often do you even get to the point where you even have one on your base? Feel free to comment below. Love to hear, get all the details from you. I'd love to hear your opinions. But, yeah, used to get quite a lot. What's going on with this year? Do you reckon it'd be a good time now to start seeing some armoured doors? Would they actually work out as nice investments? Because as you can see here, the reason I question about are you even using it that much, all these prices. So, yeah, I think we've established the point. I think we got that all nice and across to you. But still, at the very least, keep an eye out for other designs. Still show your support. Skin creators have done absolutely nothing wrong. Technically speaking, Facebook's done nothing wrong. They've just chosen something that they think a lot of people actually want. But do you actually consider there might be a point where people will start to not buy them as much? I do tend to see that with like AK47s, because, well, typically every single year we always see AK47 skins. And in theory, it's used a lot. The weapon itself, it's probably the most desirable weapon in the game. But because there's so many skins, it turned into a problem. In fact, let's just go ahead and bring that up right now. Where's the AK? Okay, I'll just look for it myself. I have to type in assault rifle. Okay, I have to do it that way then. Show me the skins. Thank you very much. But yeah, in total, how many skins now? 300 almost. We are almost there. But due to so many skins being accepted, you hardly see any of them actually being the positive. Now, recently, we've had some very unique, cool, interesting looking designs that stand out quite nicely. They are working out quite nicely. But typically, with a whole year of skin acceptances, you only see a few of them in the positive, and pretty much all the other ones down to half their price. Where have I seen this behaviour before? Oh yeah, garage doors. But unfortunately, the garage doors, it's all the skins this year. But going back again, looking at the previous year, as I said, when we go through some good times, certain skins do actually kind of get picked out, they get appreciated, and the prices actually work out quite nicely. So you've got the Witch garage door, you've got the Neon Bismuth garage door, scroll. You've also got Ramen garage door, Shadowborn, Pirate. I'm not going to include the Neon garage door because that had the whole copyright issue. Not that many of them sold. So, yeah. Initially, last year, when I looked at all the skins at the halfway point of the year, all of those were struggling as well. But now, here we are, some of them have worked out. So, yeah, which ones out of this batch over here do you reckon will work out quite nicely? I know some of you might be pointing out and saying, but the Neon Exit garage door's doing all right. Give it another week, look at it again, it'll go down in price. Sorry to say, but it's inevitable. And with the explanation and showcasing and things, I'm sure you understand now. Do you reckon another garage door will be accepted next week? Ooh, after all that rambling, probably. So that is it. That is a wrap. We'll see how things progress. I will still happily show off all these designs because, once again, just to reiterate, all the skins I see here that are accepted so far this year, they're all unique in their own way. They're all stylish, but so many interesting designs. It's a struggle to maintain interest. It's a struggle to make it so that they're the most desired. But again, feel free to comment below your favourite. And yeah, that is it. That is a wrap. So thank you very much. Best of luck for you and your investments. And let's hope to see an armoured door. Or a wooden double doors. I want to see some more of those. Skin creators, take note. Alright. All good. Sheep with the double doors as well. Okay, all good. Let's go.